YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy SB. Welcome to another episode of SB Toys here. I know it's been a minute. Thank you for those who've been still rocking with me. Tuning in, put up a couple of new reviews for the new year of the 2018. So I don't want to keep you holding it any longer. I want to go ahead and hit some more back to back. Now, today I'm going to be covering some Marvel Legends again. Now, Hasbro decided to also go with a retro theme figure line here. And they have their Marvel Legends Vintage series. And so today we're going to look at this vintage Marvel Legends Iron Man here from Hasbro. As you can see, spinning around in the package, has your standard enclosed plastic wrapped with a paper tray card or a pretty thick cardboard tray card, as you can see on the back there. Has the other figures in the line. You got Captain America, Black Widow, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Punisher. And as you can see, if I haven't mentioned already, it has a pretty retro style graphic scheme to it, similar to some of the earlier action figures back in the day that would come out from Toy Biz and stuff. Now, as mentioned also, this figure is kind of a rehash of an vintage Iron Man figure that was out already, released in one of the Hasbro Marvel Legends waves. I can't remember the actual wave itself. But I do know a few people has pointed out from what I've seen, they did change up the legs on it. So that's one of the key differences. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go over this figure, get him out the package, and get a little more hands-on. Iron Man and Iron Man. Alright, that's not how the theme song goes. Anyway, got Iron Man here out the package, vintage Iron Man. Pretty nice figure here. Now, as I mentioned, this figure is basically a re-release with just some slight modifications here. They did change up the feet. I am aware of that. I believe that's about it as far as the modifications that they have on it. I pretty much like it. It's a pretty solid figure here. Some of the joints, out the package was a little tight, especially here at the shoulders and stuff. Another thing I wanted to point out is his little shoulder guard for his body armor. It's a little flexible there, so you can position it. You can't really do a full rotation unless you pull out the pad, which you can. Then it snaps back in place. But be careful with it. It is a soft rubber material, so you don't want to be too reckless with that and tear it. Don't worry too much about the arm rotation. You can do a full forward extension. You can do a full backward extension. No need to be trying to. You can do an overreach and rotate. So there is flexibility still as far as posing with the armor. So that's definitely a good thing. Now, he does come with accessories, like Marvel Legends, they like throwing accessories. Nothing too fancy. He comes with his flight flame effects to give off a jetpack from his feet. Of course, I'm going to be displaying him instead of putting him on a flight stand, so I'm not going to have any use for these little flight effects. But say if you do have one and you want to display him in a flight stand or something like that, then those are there for your use. So let's go ahead and give him a quick measurement here. Iron Man stands right at 6 inches. Or as with Marvel Legends, there's always a nice range of articulation. Let's go with the vintage Iron Man here. Let's start at the head. We can turn him to his left, which is your right. We can turn him to his right, which is your left. He does the full exorcist rotation. Get here at the arm. As I mentioned, the shoulder pad. This there doesn't interfere too much, but you can angle his arm up a full 90 degrees from the side. You could achieve a full 360 rotation, but you end up getting the shoulder pad interfering and it might pop off trying to do that. So like I said, don't worry too much about trying to do. You can still pose them. You still do your upward motions. He does have a swivel here at the shoulder as well to let you angle it up. Continuing with the arm here. Bicep swivel. double jointed elbow. Does have swivel here at the forearm, wrist swivel as well, and has a downward angle and somewhat of a upward tilt. Get to the midsection here. Does have his ab crunch, a little bit of range going forward, a lot more range going back. Full hip swivel here. Rotate him all the way. Now we get down to his legs. He is on this old school ball peg joint, which these always used to annoy me. I definitely like that they now do the not ball peg, but this ball swivel, whatever you call it. You know what I'm talking about. I'm glad they went to the ball joints where they got the full leg that just snaps into the peg. But he has that. And depending on how you position him, as you can see, he has a little bit of extension coming back. Forward extension. Full 90 degrees once you get that ball swivel or peg position right. Coming out to the side, does the full 90 degrees. Swivel here at the thigh. Double joints at the knees. Also has a swivel here at his shin. And there's ankle pivoting. No, I don't have a vintage Iron Man in my collection, so that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to go ahead and hop in on this figure. I'm impressed with him. You know, a nice build, nice little traditional Iron Man look from the original comic series and stuff. You know, as I mentioned before, this is a kind of a re-release of this Iron Man figure here with slight modifications to his leg area. So based on what I've seen from that, I definitely like this version better, which I would recommend for people who maybe don't already have this Iron Man in their collection and are looking to add a vintage Iron Man. So that's what I would say about that. Now, he's available in stores. You can get him online or, you know, regular department stores and toy stores. Although I've been having a hard time finding these vintage figures, so I just ended up doing the easy route and found a deal on them online. It saved me some gas and trips, and I got free shipping. So, boom. Yeah, that's what I think. But anyway, like I said, enjoy this figure. Let me know what you guys think. For some of you that have maybe this vintage Iron Man figure in the original wave that it was released with the modified feet, or if you have the new vintage one. Let me hear what you think about this figure and everything. Let me know down in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's your boy SB. I'm out. Y'all be easy.